Helped me probably more than all of what I just shown is getting Hey guys, Coach Ben here, bigbenchas.com. Today I'm going to talk about how I deal with a common issue that you experience bench pressing, and that is a ridiculous amount of forearm pain. And you get that shooting forearm pain, especially when you release your hand from the bar. I'm sure many of you have been through that, where it just seems like that pain shears through right through your forearm there. And I'm going to tell you how I've dealt with that issue, some of the things that I've done. So the first thing that we're going to do is just a simple wall stretch for your forearm. So as a bench presser, right, this is the natural state of my hand. This is the resting state of my hand. You know, it's like I'm latched around a barbell. So our flexors get worked so often that we never really give time to strengthen those extensors of the forearm. So that's what we're going to do right here. We're going to stretch out the flexors of the forearm, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stiff arm the wall. So I'm going to make a big hand, all right, and I'm just going to press into the wall, try to press that heel of the hand into the wall. And when I get closer and closer to the wall, I'm getting a deeper and deeper stretch across my forearm. Especially you do this in the morning, you're going to feel this. This gives me a nice stretch. I'm opening up my hand here, opening up those muscles in the forearm. And I can do it with the other hand. All right, nice palm open. And I'm just driving the heel of the hand. This one's a bit tight. This is usually where I get that pain. So you get a nice stretch on the forearms, work that out. This is another thing I do for that shooting forearm pain. As heavy benchers will know, it almost feels like your forearm's shattered after one of those heavy bench sessions, especially in a shirt where you get that huge overload. And this is something that kind of relieves it a bit. This is a compression band. So I like to wrap my hand all the way up my forearm just to have some compression in that area, because when those muscles are getting squeezed and held, you know, when you have something tight on you or something that's discomfort, you know, what's the first thing you look to do? You try to have someone massage it, right? And you try to get that compression in that area. So this kind of gives you a little bit of relief. I don't know how much it'll do for long-term recovery. It will kind of get fresh blood flow into the area because we're restricting it, and then when we take it off, all that blood rushes in. So that's helpful. But this is really just a temporary pain relief type of thing I do, especially after the fact when you're getting that soreness. So I'll start in the hand. You can see I just went across the palm first, and then I'm going to start wrapping underneath. And then I'll just work my way down the forearm. Nothing crazy to it, but I'm covering that whole area. Okay, so if I have any pain going on, you know, that shooting forearm pain, I'm compressing that area, so it's allowing me to feel okay in the moment. Feels really nice if you have that shooting pain and you wrap this up. Gives you a little temporary relief. And that's the end cap it. And I'll just chill in it like this. Just open, squeeze my hand a bit. Get some flexion, extension in the forearm. Get some movement. But mostly just hanging out in it. I'll do that for about a couple minutes, unless you can't feel your hand. Right, and then take it off and we'll just keep reapplying it. But you're gonna feel real good immediate relief once you get this on like so. So another thing that I really like for forearm pain is this stuff called Putty. Okay, Therapy Putty. You can get this on Amazon. See, they have different intensities of putty. So the higher intensity putty, this is extra soft, but the higher intensity putty is gonna be a little bit harder to deform. Okay, so I just have the extra soft here, and usually if I'm trying to promote more recovery than I am grip strength, I'm just gonna use the extra soft. I'm just gonna work on squeezing it. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze it, and even better yet, if you have a tool called the X hand band, right? It's pretty much like a tool that goes around your fingers, right? And then what you will do is actually spread, all right, and it strengthens those extensors. Okay, but I just like to squeeze on this, all right, work the forearms a little bit, nice and lightly, just get some blood flow in. And then if you have the X hand band, you can also work those extensors, because oftentimes we're just so tight and overactive on that flexor side of the forearm when we're squeezing the bar, it's nice to be able to strengthen the opposing muscles and balance things out a little bit better so you're not getting as much pain. Right here we have our compression cuff that we sell on our website, bigbenchas.com. It's a wrist strap material, but it's threaded through a thumb loop. So this will also help you have some forearm pain. This is something you could just leave on as you're going through some work, right? I just pull to tighten, and then I can come around the top and secure the cuff. Okay, so a nice compression cuff, whether you use ours from bigbenchas.com or use a different one, having that compression put on can help relieve some of that forearm pain. Kind of like how the voodoo band works, but I'm able to actually go through different exercises and things like that and just have that compression there to help my forearm feel a bit better. So another way you can deal with this forearm pain, the shooting pain, is just to release your hands more slowly from the bar. So after you finish a big set, when you're experiencing that shooting pain, right, it's mostly when you take your hands off the bar quickly. So you just finish a big rep, try to take your hands off the bar quickly, and that's when you're really going to experience a lot of shooting pain when you're bench pressing. So the way I've dealt with that is just to release my hands more slowly. Okay, so I put the bar back and I kind of hold it there, and I'll slowly release the hands to take that pressure off the joints, the muscles, ligaments, all that stuff. I release it slowly. Okay, so it's gonna look something like this. All right, and I just take our hands off, and that significantly reduces the amount of stress that goes through my forearms. Just taking your hands off the bar a little bit more slowly. And also making sure that that bar isn't getting yanked back into the rack on you. So just communicating with the handoff that you want to, you don't want them to yank the bar back on you, because you want to release that pressure slowly. The other great thing that you're going to want to do if you're experiencing this, something that helped me probably more than all of what I just shown, is getting deep tissue massage. If you have a good deep tissue massage therapist, they can really work out those muscles, dig into those tight spots, and it makes a big difference. Really helps with recovery, being able to continue to bench heavy week to week and not experience as much of that forearm pain. So there you have it, guys. Try out those different techniques. They all helped me a ton deal with that shooting forearm pain that you might experience with the bench. Also remember, importance of deep tissue massage. That really helps. All right, guys, Coach Ben here. You know where to find me. You can meet me. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel over here. You can check out a video related on the topic over here, and the most recent video down here. And if you're interested in joining our online coaching program, you can check out the link in the description box.